Hi, I'm Laurence Fountaine. Now, I am a gym owner and personal trainer myself, but when I had the opportunity to work with Justin, I knew that his knowledge and his passion for fitness and knowledge of the body is second to none. So I knew it was going to be a great opportunity to learn some new things that I could apply to my own practice and to my own clients and help change their lives. Now, when we first started, we got some amazing results. We dropped from 18% down straight down to 13.7, I believe it was, in just a month. And for me, that was pretty impressive, and it was crazy. And then we began to ramp things up. Then we began training 3 times on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off. And what happened is a pattern that I'd found on my own before in the past, and I never really tackled. My gut health fell apart. I began to get bloated and gassy. Even when I drank water, it was a real issue for someone who wants to date or be out and about or socialize with friends. I couldn't do those things. I couldn't eat the things that I wanted for fear of embarrassment, purely from gas and bloating. My problem was never that I wouldn't work hard enough. My problem was that I never knew when to pull back. Learning about all the biological markers and what they mean was astounding for that. Now, we came across a big problem after the first month. As soon as I ramped up my volume, like I said, my gut health would deteriorate, and I actually got fatter the more I trained. Now, I'm sure another coach or another trainer would simply put that down to me not following the steps, whereas Justin knew to look a little bit deeper. We did some more research and found out more information about myself. And what we discovered is that it was most likely a bacterial infection, something called Candida, that was causing an insane amount of stress on the gut, especially from excess training and the wrong type of nutrition. It was actually the carbohydrates were spurring that bacteria to grow. And this is something I've found before when training on my own. I could always get amazing results, and then all of a sudden my brain would just go, and I would seek some sort of escapism. Now, Justin knew that wasn't my own choice. We did so much work on my neurology with the usual problems that I found, sticking to the diet or staying motivated weren't an issue. But when we discovered this bacterial infection, we had to go back to the drawing board. We had to do a gut protocol diet, which meant that I had to eat an abundance of food. I had to let go of the idea of getting leaner, which for me was my only priority. What happened is we were put on 3,500 calories of a high-fat diet. I was actually going up in body fat. Now, Justin told me just to stick with it, follow the protocol, keep going, a little bit of training, really nice, really sensible, and keep moving forward. I was completely against this. I didn't want to put on body fat. But it's the new year now, and I'm coming into the new year with a gut of steel. I can train harder than I ever have before. I can eat all the things that I never imagined that I was capable of eating. I thought my gut health was going to be deteriorated forever. Now it's time to push on. So I'm going to continue for another 4 months. And now with the gut health intact, we're going to be able to smash it. So I no longer have the limitations on how much I can train, unless my biomarkers show differently. But so far, I'm training hard, eating well, with my biological markers at a really good point where they weren't before. I have no feelings of need for escapism. I have no feelings that I need to go out or party. I have no feelings that I need to eat certain foods. I'm sleeping amazingly. I feel incredible. So here's to the next stage of pushing on, and I want to just thank Justin for making me choose the right direction, because I would have just continued to push forward, failed, continued to push forward, failed again. It was his knowledge that let me look deeper into myself, deeper into my gut health, and now I'm as good as new. I'm ready to go again. So anyone thinking about joining the Gamma Project, it's insane. It's the accountability is incredible. Every day you've got to give you biomarkers, which even when there's times you think you might fall off, he'll keep you back on point. He's only ever a message away, and he'll get back to you within a few seconds with any information that you want, including the daily nutrition tips, which are insane, which I often pass off as my own. So anyone thinking about getting involved, give it a try. You know, it's not just about looking amazing, it's about feeling absolutely insane. Like, your neurological capability to focus, your cognitive function is on point. And for me, being able to work 15 hours a day without needing a coffee, without needing a nap, is insane. I just feel like my energy is on point, and I'm ready now to push through to those single-digit figures on body fat. And I know with my health in this way, and if I can maintain it the way I will do, nothing's impossible. I'm excited. Have a good day.